the scariest, creepiest man I know. The Beast is back. And one of the greatest actors that I've ever worked with is back, Pablo Schreiber, who, you know, I had a frightening and exhilarating time when he was here for the season opener. But the premise is that this guy, who's, you know, one of the worst, darkest-hearted human beings Olivia's or any of us has ever come into contact with, who has figured out how to beat the system, and he's so crafty and bright and understands the law and knows how to work women over, and continually gets out of things, and again, as I said, beats the law, is now back representing himself at the trial because he's figured out how to, A, exonerate himself, but B, continue the torture. Yeah, you know, she's been diligently committed and focused, you know, in therapy. She is working hard and fighting it, and this idea of being the person that she's been so focused on helping, and being the person who needs her words, her advice, her counseling all these years has been so difficult, right? It's such a foundation shaker, and you know, these are tectonic shifts in her, and process of utterly and completely redefining who she is and the strength that she had and now feels that she doesn't have, and really in a crisis mode of self-doubt, and here her job is to protect, and she can't even protect herself. So I think that she is facing every demon, the worst kind that she's ever had to, and in a very shaky, unstable place.
Testifying as a victim.
Completely the first time she's testifying as a victim. And, you know, really feeling, which is, you know, just as a testament to Warren Leight and Julie, feeling like a new character and not able to define herself anymore, and is utterly changed from what happened. Certainly an actor's dream to have a new character 15 years in, but it's been, you know, an extremely painful process. So she is processing everything in a new way, and, you know, quite frankly, doesn't know if she's going to make it through the trial.
Because it's
completely re-traumatizing, and also if he gets off, it's her faith in the system, it's her faith in justice, her lack of faith in herself, and the fact that her squad, her captain, her lawyer, if they can't do anything about it, then truly a redefining moment of what is the point? What is the point? What is the point, and is it worth going through this process?
And that's a very real possibility, what that does defensively.
Well, he has brilliantly turned everything around and thrown it in her face. And one of the tactics that he's using is, you know, one of the tactics that I used on him was role-playing, because I was trying to get him to talk, and I was going to, you know, Danny was getting so, you know, Detective Amaro was getting so angry and wanting to shut him up and, like, wanting to kick his face in. And I was trying to be calm and say, no, 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 I want to know. Because many times these kind of perpetrators actually like to brag because they're so smart and they want you to know it. So here I was going, no, no, tell me, that's amazing, and trying to get on his level and open myself up to him and have him think that I was in awe and enamored of him and just wanting to know more. How could he be so genius? And he throws that in my face in the squad room and tells me that I am obsessed with him, and that I wanted it, and I am sexually obsessed with him, and used all these tactics and showed my true colors, and really sort of twists the words of my coworkers and everybody that knows me to the point where I believe that the jury is truly doubting me and his guilt. But second part first, you know, I was just saying to Michael Slovis and Pablo, we were just talking today about the trial scenes that are coming up, and I get a stomach ache every time I think about them, and I'm so scared of them, right? And I think it's the same way I felt before we were shooting all the scenes in the beach house when I was trapped and he had kidnapped me and things weren't looking good. And today, and it's such a thing because you get scared of a scene as an actor, and also half of me is just like, I can't go back there again. I can't go back there because it's so scary and not knowing what's going to happen. But this guy's power and control and cruelty and insidious darkness. I don't know if I'm as strong. I'm doubting, right, my strength to his. And I'm terrified even to shoot the scenes.